Remember the man I told you about the other day? He came to my house. The first day he came to the hospital. What'd they do to you when you got bit by the brown recluse? What'd they do? What'd they do to you the first day you came to the hospital? Gave you what?
A blanket and 2 scripts. I couldn't get paid. Couldn't get filled.
He's homeless. Don't have nowhere to go. Come to the hospital. They gave him 2 scripts of antibiotics when they could have gave him the packlets. Instead, they gave him 2 scripts where he couldn't fill them. Flip your hand over and cut a little hole right there where the brown recluse bit him. And he comes to my house. The script cost $2.50. He's homeless. He didn't have the $2.50. The nurse felt sorry for him. Gave you a blanket, didn't she? And flip your hand back over. And the next day, he wakes up and his hand is swelled up like this right here. It was worse than that. It was about like this. It ain't got no better. And that right there, you see, that was stick. It really ain't got no better. They should have never released him the first time. So he come to my house, told me he had a script he needed to get filled. And I looked at his hand. I said, "Dude," I said, "you need liquid antibiotics. You need to be put on an IV. They should have never let you leave the hospital." Well, now it's got so bad they're going to have to cut his finger off. And he was at my house, and the reason he's here, he had his hand over his head, and I was supposed to go fill his script, because they didn't give him the packets of antibiotics. They could have gave him the little packlets of antibiotics. He's homeless, he didn't have $2.50 to come fill them. And he didn't feel like going out and panhandling and get it, because his hand was hurting so bad it felt like a toothache, am I right?
Yeah, it works.
Because he was crying like a baby in my living room. So I went to go fill his medicine. By the time I got back, I had 1 green antibiotic, but that big. I gave it to him, remember? You had that big bowl of food. Go to Casey Bowman YouTube. You'll see it. You'll see the video of him. And you'll see the whole video where I drove him to the hospital. But they kicked him out of the hospital, gave him 2 scripts. He plainly told him he couldn't fill them, he didn't have the money. Well, now they're going to cut his finger off. And now they've admitted him and put him on liquid antibiotics. And that should have done it the first time. Now he's going to lose his finger because of $2.50 when they could have gave him the antibiotics and packlets. Because whenever I left to go get a script filled, the infection I only got there right here. When I got back, it was all the way up to his elbow. Like, you can see that arm's a lot bigger. His whole arm right here was big. And he was crying so bad, I threw him in the car. I said, "Look," I said, "you gotta go back to the hospital." I took him back up here, and they admitted me. And now he's gonna lose his finger. So I say Hughes and Coleman. Let's see who he'll be calling when he gets out. If he don't, he's crazy. Because the doctors plainly done it to him because they know he's homeless. The woman even felt sorry for him when he was leaving, gave him a blanket. All they had to do is give him those little packlets of antibiotics. And his hand would never got this far. He plainly told him he didn't have $2.50. This is what America's coming to. A man's life over $2.50. Hospital turned him away. Now look. Now he's back in here. And they're going to chop his finger off. And they put him on liquid IV. Now, they came back for the second time. When they should have done this the first time. When paramedics arrived, they found Jason's father, 53-year-old Ken McLennan. This is what America's coming to. That's crazy. How old are you, Carl?
36.
How old?
36.
36? I thought I was older than you. You sure you're 36? I was older than you in school. I'm 34.
You're 34?
Yeah, I'm older than you.
No, I'm 82.
82? Yeah, I'm older than you. 82? You're 34. I'm 34. I know we're the same age.
Oh, damn.
You're not 36, you're 34. You're going to say, we was in the same grade, man. Alright. Hughes and Coleman, he'll be calling you soon. You don't call Hughes and Coleman, you're crazy. Especially if you lose that finger. They done that to you because you was homeless. When I called up here and got on the administration, been being nice to you, ain't they?
Yeah.
Wait till I call Monday. That bitch wouldn't give me her name. The supervisor that was working last night wouldn't give me her name. She's going to be in a bunch of trouble. I wrote down the time, everything. There was only one supervisor on that date, at that time. And she sounded like a man. I thought I was talking to a man. It was a woman. I put down the time, date, and everything on my calendar at home, a little calendar I got. So, you got you a case. You got you a good case. They thought he was homeless and didn't have no family. Didn't think anybody cared about him. So they shoot him off to the wind the first time. I made him come right back up here. And now they're going to cut his finger off. When the first time, they should have done this right here. If they'd done this the first time, they'd never came to this point. Over and out. Tell them bye, Carl. You don't feel like saying shit. He said, I'll see you later. Hughes is coming.